by the local museum to ask, what's the deal with all this Billy the Kid stuff?
Billy the Kid is a historical part of this town. He's a historical part of this country.
Billy the Kid lives here.
He lived here.
You're sure about that?
Oh, I'm positive about that. You will never convince the other way.
Yeah, now, it's my understanding that Pat Garrett killed Billy the Kid.
Oh, well, Pat Garrett tells a lot of tales. I did anyway.
In the Church of Brushyville, museum director Sue Land is a true believer, happy to provide evidence for any skeptical television host that happen to wander by. Brushyville, a man with a secret. Billy the Kid was known here as Brushyville. You're absolutely certain those are the same person.
Oh, think about it when they set out to prove who he was. They checked the bullet wounds on his body. In the days of Billy the Kid and Pat Garrett, the Old West, if a well-known outlaw or bad guy was killed, he was lined up on Main Street for people to view the dead body, right? Well, they buried Billy really fast so that nobody could see it. Also, the guy that they buried had a beard. The Billy Kid didn't tell it to you.
So it seems like it's easy enough with DNA to prove this, wouldn't it?
Well, it would be if you had something to do with DNA with. New Mexico has a grave with a headstone, but they have no body. We have a body, but nobody to do with DNA with. So he had no siblings or anyone, so there's really no way to prove it.
So call it what you will, the world will never know the truth about Billy the Kid or Brushyville or William Bonney. But true or false, the man buried beneath this stone did Heiko quite a favor when he claimed to be the legendary outlaw. Thanks to Brushy, all tales have become Heiko's stock in trade. Folks come from miles around to ponder a mystery that's as big as that.
We don't have an industry here. We have the good. We have the museum. Your history is only as accurate as the people that write it. So we're trying to write Brushyville's history here.
Heiko, Texas is a small town with a big motto. Yeah, they say everybody is somebody here in Heiko.
I'm currently in a Billy the Kid museum, if you guys are wondering.
Well, some folks might not have been who they appeared to be. Legend has it that for 17 years after his supposed death, Billy the Kid hid out in Heiko, disguised as an everyday citizen named Brushyville Roberts. We couldn't resist stopping by the local museum to ask, what's the deal with all this Billy the Kid stuff?
Historical part of this town is a historical part of this country.
Billy the Kid lives here.
And you know,
You're sure about it?
oh, I'm positive about that. We will never convince the other way.
Yeah, now, I'm saying that you're killed Billy.
Oh, well, Pat Garrett tells a lot of tales, so there, anyway.
In the Church of Brushyville, museum director Sue Land is a true believer, happy to provide evidence for any skeptical television host that happen to wander by. Brushyville, a man with a secret. Billy the Kid was known here as Brushyville. You're absolutely certain those are the same person.
Oh, yeah, but when they set out to prove who he was, they checked the bullet wounds on his body. They matched Billy the Kid's bullet wounds. In the days of Billy the Kid and Pat Garrett, the Old West, if a well-known outlaw or bad guy was killed, he was lined up on Main Street for people to view the dead body, right? Well, they buried Billy really fast so that nobody could see it. Also, the guy that they buried had a beard. The Kid didn't have a beard.
So it seems like it'd be easy enough with DNA to prove this.
Well, it would be if you had something to do with DNA with. New Mexico has a grave with a headstone, but they have no body. We have a body, but nobody to do with DNA with. So we have no siblings or anyone, so there's really no way to prove it.
So call it what you will, the world will never
just left me.
Tycho, Texas is a small town with a big motto. Yeah, they say everybody is somebody here in Tycho, but as it turns out, well, some folks might not have been who they appeared to be. Legend has it that for 17 years after his supposed death, Billy the Kid hid out in Tycho, disguised as an everyday citizen named Rushy Bill Run. He couldn't resist stopping by the local museum to ask, what's the deal with all this Billy the Kid stuff?
Billy the Kid is a historical part of this town, is a historical part of this country.
Billy the Kid lives here.
We live here.
You're sure of that?
Oh, I'm positive about it.
Painting of
We
him,
know everything about it.
painting the drawing of him. There,
The old painting.
yeah. Hold on to that good one. You break, put that purse on your wrist. You tell your dad's manly. I started telling him. Hold on, let me get it. I'm set it. And see him when he got over in years.
Rushy Bill Roberts.
Good, don't break my phone. I'll screw it if you do.
Oh,
That's the short story of how he ended up back in this area. But then he went back to New Mexico
okay.
when he was about 12 or something.
For the death of his mother, Evelyn Dunn Roberts, and
I thought you wanted to read that.
Billy's half aunt took the 3-year-old to live with her in the Indian Territory. Billy's father, John Wild Henry Roberts, was a rough character who was well known for his wild exploits. It is believed that Billy's aunt, Catherine Bonnie McCarty, wanted to raise the boy as far from his father's influence as possible. Shortly after Catherine met and married William Antrim, Billy went to visit his father for the first time when he was 12 years old. Billy rode with his father on some cattle drives during this time and learned how to be a cowboy. Billy soon returned to his aunt and uncle's home in Kansas. The family moved several times during the next few years due to Catherine's poor health and finally ended up in Silver City, New Mexico. In 1873, Billy went to Texas to see his father and other family. Upon arrival at Buffalo Gap, he found that his family had moved to Carlton, Texas. In the Carlton area, Billy was known as Kid Roberts because of his small size and youngish looks. He also became real good at riding and roping and shooting, while Harry raised horses and Billy was taught how to break and ride them. The next year, Billy picked a 4-year-old black horse for himself out of the herd and broke it, teaching it to single foot better than any horse around. Billy's father sold that horse to the doctor with Billy. Wild Henry drew his whip and beat Billy so hard that it took him a month to recover. Once Billy healed, he left Carlton and joined a cattle drive. fearing his father. The 14-year-old boy hid in the chuck wagon whenever the drive approached a town. Soon after, Billy had found a place to stay and a job as a sentry for Bill Reed, later known as Bill Starr. Many famous characters head out or visited with Miss Starr, and Billy made friends with the James boys and the younger boys. Bill Starr really liked Billy, and after witnessing his skill with a gun, asked him to be her right-hand man. Since Billy decided he didn't care for outlaw life, Bill Starr gave him some nice clothes and $50. She took him to a town, said goodbye to the Texas kid, and told him that he always had a home with her if he wanted. Billy returned to his aunt just before she died on September 16, 1874. William Antry moved Billy and his cousins to Georgetown, New Mexico, to be near to the silver mine, and Billy attended school. Billy loved school and enjoyed helping out with the chores in the schoolhouse. In early 1875, I lost my spot. Billy, age 15, was almost done in the world. He was a cute, well-mannered boy with buck teeth and a winning smile. Billy the Kid was about to become a kid in a man's world, a world that was brutal, bloody, rough, dangerous, and filled the gunslingers, bounty hunters, buffalo hunters, and killers.
Let me get a picture of that baby. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. I don't know where this came from.
He handed it to you.
Yeah.
Daddy. Daddy, come here. Let me get a picture of you behind there. Get back there where I can get a picture of you.
This picture is done on a tin, like an actual tin. You know, when they did yeah, that right there.
You know, I had one of grandfather to his room, great grandfather Benjamin,
Yeah,
in the room.
that is neat. That's another tin. That is so cool.
You know what this is called? What that's called?
What?
It's
Oh, yeah.
You know what it's for?
Yes.
Now, I say everybody is somebody here at Tyco, but as it turns out, well, some folks might not have been who they appeared to be. Legend has it that for 17 years after his supposed death, Billy the Kid hid out in Tyco, disguised as an everyday citizen named Brushy Bill Rugg. He couldn't resist stopping by the local museum to ask, what's the deal with all this Bill the Kid stuff? In the Church of Brushy Bill, museum director Sue Land is a true believer, happy to provide evidence for any skeptical television host that happen to wander by. Brushy Bill. Billy the Kid was known here as Brushy Bill. You're absolutely certain those are the same place.
Too bad that one day they put up the food room walls. They checked the bulletins on the side to say that they were the best buildings. In the days of Billy the Kid and Edgar, the old days.
Sorry, I'm not talking on here too much, y'all.
He was lined up on the main street with the blue and red boxes, right? Well, they really do things.
Circa 1800.
Also, look at that. I think they buried him. I did. He was dead, didn't have a beard.
So it seems like it's easy enough to DNA to prove it.
Well, it would be if you had something to do with DNA with. You still have to say for the next one, but they have no body. We have a body, but nobody would do a DNA with.
I wonder if those shoes were comfortable for the ladies back in the day.
Call it what you will, the world will never know the truth about Billy the Kid or Brushy Bill or William Bonney. But true or false,
Tyco, Texas, 1882.
Tyco quite a favor when he claimed to be the legendary outlaw. Thanks to Brushy, all tales have become Tyco's stock and trade. Folks come from miles around to ponder a mystery that's as big as Texas.
Okay. There's just some Civil War stuff on the other side, I think. I guess I could take it on around there and you guys could see it there. Now there's all kinds of war stuff over here, not just Civil War. Those are pretty cool. Sorry, people keep calling me. I forgot to turn the thing off.
I'll never forget that. Straighten my act up.
almost done in here.
We got a few.
I look fast, so hopefully I'm not going too fast.
We can do no good to really go back these little thin things, but I wrap them like this and tight, and then it makes it better. You know, but they'll move around.
All right, guys. Thank you all for joined. Y'all have a good day. Bye.